So once again, I'm continuing on my voyage. See, and yeah, this is actually the train that goes to Lausanne here, and I'm not going to take the train, but I'm hoping to reach the what you call it, the lake Le Mans on foot, and that's going to be another hour of walking. So here I go again. I love the red of this tree. So Chavannes-près-Renon. This is Renon Gare, direction Renon Gare. So dinner is where people get all their drinks from, and I should go in there and get some things, but I'm kind of lazy. I'm spending money. The moment you step out of the house, you kind of start to get tempted, saying, oh, I need this, I need that. Well, this is what life looks like on a Monday morning. I'm going to the direction of the university. So I wonder if this is the time when the exams and people are, the university is full. I was hoping to get my daily dose of coffee at the coffee shop that I really like, but it's not the same. You don't get the same quality everywhere. Okay, so well, yes, I was saying that I had this exhibition in the Workers' Union in Frankfurt, and then I had another exhibition in 2019 in the Frauenkirche which is the, what you call it, the church for women, which is quite special. And my experience there, I met the manager of the church. Well, she was the priest, and she was living with somebody who she called her husband, but of course that was another woman, and they were married. And so they had 2 children, and which they had adopted, and they were looking after them. It was a special kind of life. I mean, I don't know if I would be happy living a life like that. But, you know, they were living in a beautiful house, and the priest... there was this lady called Machtilde. Machtilde was really amazing. Machtilde was German, but she had lived in Sweden. And well, you know, the Frauenkirche was a completely different idea. I think it was probably more to the right, and Machtilde was a grandmother of I don't know how many children, and she was very capable. She was the secretary of this church. And she organized the beautiful Christmas dinner at this church. I mean, it was a Christmas lunch or something anyway. So that was lovely. And I had my exhibition of pictures in that church. And the priest, who I now don't remember the name of, she gave me 10 days in her father's apartment in a place kind of far away from Frankfurt. Nice apartment, beautiful. Her father was in Scotland on a holiday, and so she allowed me to stay in this place. And here I was reading some German magazines, one of which was talking about Henry VIII. And Henry VIII was trying to grab all the properties of the Catholics. So this was a story about Henry VIII and all his wives and everything. And I was at one point shocked of the audacity that he had in taking over all the churches, all the properties of the Catholic Church in England. And this is the stream. And then later on, I mean, it just was like, oh my God, something's going to happen, And I was really inspired by this article, and so I rushed to grab my stuff and leave the place. I was so upset about this, what had happened there. I wonder what this is. So you see, so what is happening in Israel is actually what Henry VIII did with the Catholics. I mean, he just basically changed the system to serve him. And then, you know, at that time I was still meeting these English-speaking people at Adzak Museum, and one of them, John Statford, who was a Canadian and from French-speaking Canada. Oh, he was a very, you know, believing Catholic, and he came out saying, "Oh, Henry VIII, he was a saint." And I thought, oh my God, how come he's saying this? He's a Catholic. He should be hating Henry VIII. But apparently, for some reason, he had a very good opinion of Henry VIII. So, you know, as far as... then after some time, you know, he was old. He was 70 years old or more. And he kept on working hard. You know, he was a builder. He was, you know, working for Margaret, doing her garden, doing her trees, and looking after the various things that a house needs, because Margaret had this shed in a garden, and